a cop, a white veteran male officer, admit he was told to not respond unless a white community called him. He also says he was told to be ready to kill. All right, let me do this. We actually covered this same police division about a year ago because they did this.
Well, first of all, I don't know why you're dumping out like that on us. You can wait for us to get here. Damn, dude. Man. Look, listen, your plates don't come back to the thing, so you're still doing traffic stop on you. Where you at, bro? I'll be taking the route. Okay, don't do that to us. Pick us the f*** out. Why? I'm in a police uniform. Yeah, but I don't know who you are. You said Detective Robinson? Yeah. Cool, man. All right, have a good night. Holy Maryland's like being in patrol, dude. Dumbass.
The police department that I'm talking about today was in the headlines for pulling over a detective in their own agency while he was in full uniform, while driving a police car. When he got out of the vehicle to signal to these lower ranking white officers, I'm a detective, full uniform. I'm driving a government vehicle. I'm on the clock. The officers proceeded to ask him, where are you going? Where are you going? Now, a complaint was filed by that detective. There's another complaint today. Let's put it up. Kansas City, Missouri. Police officer has filed a lawsuit alleging, after being told to target minority neighborhoods to make his ticket quota, Edward Williams, who is white and a 21-year veteran of the Kansas City Police Department, said he and other officers were told to, and I quote, target minority citizens, go to minority neighborhoods and write tickets because of the belief that it would be easier to write multiple citations for every stop. Now, white veteran officer files a lawsuit saying this was the systemic practice of that police department. Systemic practice, meaning they, as a culture, were told to ticket Black communities because they believed these communities were easy to target. There's more. The lawsuit also claimed that Williams was constantly subjected to racially inflammatory rhetoric about Black people and told not to wear his department-issued body camera for 2 or 3 hours daily while the camera charged. That's actually a violation of their internal policy. The 44-year-old noted in the lawsuit that former police chief Rick Smith told him and other police officers that they would be demoted to work on an overnight shift if they did not fulfill the ticket quotas of 100 drivers monthly. If you remember, we actually broke a story right here on Indisputable from the city of Atlanta. They were utilizing a very similar service. They were engaged in a quota system, but they called it a point system. And in that point system, you got the most points for locking up a juvenile. I kid you not. You got the maximum amount of points if you arrested a juvenile. You needed to get roughly 8 points per shift. A juvenile was worth 5. One arrest was worth 5 points. If you stopped a potential issue, if you responded and you were able to de-escalate, you know how many points they awarded you that day? 0.25, less than 1. There's more. Officer Williams says that after he reported the discrimination to his supervisors, they failed to document or investigate the accusation. He also claimed he was retaliated against. The lawsuit states that the KCPD violated the Missouri Human Rights Act by subjecting Williams to racist rhetoric, minority officers would have certainly reported. Now, what is he saying? You know what he's saying? He's in conversations because he's white. Because he's white, his white colleagues feel very comfortable talking about their biases out loud. Obviously, they were selective as to who they said this in front of. There's more. The lawsuit states that Williams was told by a captain to be ready to kill, and to only respond to calls from white neighborhoods because they pay their taxes. Officer Williams claims in the complaint that the captain told him to approach every car with the mindset to be ready to kill everybody in the car and only respond to calls in white neighborhoods.